This is the new Le Male in blue. Is it another Le Male Le Parfum, and is it as good as Le Male Elixir? Is it massively different compared to all the other Le Males we've seen before? And do I think it's worth it or not? In this Le Male in blue review, I'll let you know what it smells like, what the performance is, when I think is the best time to use it, and also how it compares to some of the other ones in the line. And of course, if I think it's better than Le Male Le Parfum and Le Male Elixir. Let's talk about this thing right here. I paid about $150 for 125 ml of Le Male in blue, which definitely does not make it a cheapie. However, if you go by price per ml, I do feel this is a bit less expensive compared to a lot of other recent designer releases. So this is the bottle, and as you can see, the design of the bottle definitely follows the design of previous ones in the line. I'm not sure I'm into this kind of blue though. But like always, it's really about the juice inside. So we have lavender at the top, anise at the heart of it, and benzoin at the base. As soon as you spray it on, you get a bright and fresh combo from the lavender and anise. Anise is listed as a heart note, but I'm getting that thing right away in the opening. It's very bright and fresh in an intensely aromatic way. It feels familiar, but at the same time also a bit different. Anise can smell so different depending on how it's used, and to me, it gives Le Male in blue a more unique kind of aromatic freshness that's sweet. And it's almost like a candy-like kind of sweetness from the anise together with a really nice dose of lavender. I feel it's pretty much the same lavender that is part of the Le Male DNA, but the twist here is how it's combined with the anise. The more Le Male in blue moves away from the opening, the more intense its aromatic and sweet side gets, and you start picking up on a bit of spicy warmth. So the heart of it is a mix of aromatic freshness and almost candy-like kind of sweetness and spices. But I do feel it's sort of a fresh sweetness slowly changes into something that I feel is warmer with a hint of caramel and vanilla instead. The more Le Male in blue goes into the dry down, the more I feel the whole thing changes into something that's sweet and softly woody with the lavender and anise still being part of it. And the whole thing is even more spicy. The main star of Le Male in blue is definitely the duo of anise and lavender. And on my skin, that part actually lasts quite a while. The co-star, to me at least, is definitely its sweetness, which I feel comes from the anise and the benzoin, giving it at least a little bit of a twist if you compare it to the other Le Males. And I enjoy it the most when the main stars are the most prominent, so from the opening and a bit into the dry down. The more that part softens up in the dry down, the less original I feel it gets. While I do feel the lavender in it is what connects it to the Le Male line, the anise and the lack of vanilla is what definitely pulls it away from like Le Male Le Parfum, Le Male Elixir, and the OG EDT. And it doesn't have the same prominent spicy kick, powderiness, and vanilla like Le Male Le Parfum. And it has a very different kind of sweetness and overall scent compared to Le Male Elixir. And it definitely does not have all the layers and nuances of the original Eau de Toilette. And while there's a hint of soft vanilla in Le Male in blue, it's definitely nowhere near as prominent and as noticeable as it is in some of the other Le Male fragrances, which definitely makes it different. So while it does smell like Le Male, I do think it does so with a twist. The vibe here, much like most of the Le Male fragrances, is definitely something flirty and sexy. This is sweet and sexy for sure. I got a compliment the very first time I used it and had a few after that. Le Male in blue is definitely a compliment getting kind of scent. However, I do not feel it's on the same level of mass appeal like Le Male Le Parfum and the OG Eau de Toilette. The opening and the midst is definitely where it will turn most heads. Performance on my skin, initially at least for like the first couple of hours, is really good. I'm definitely feeling the scent all around me, and others can too. It does start to soften up a bit at least after that, but overall I'm getting quite good performance from Le Male in blue. When it comes to usage, I do feel Le Male in blue is a scent that can be used throughout the year, but with a focus on spring, summer nights, fall and winter. I'm definitely not going to overspray Le Male in blue on a warm summer day because I do feel the sweetness and the anise might be too much to some. As for occasions, date nights and going out for sure, this is really when you want to get noticed with a flirty and sexy scent cloud. I would definitely not recommend Le Male in blue for those occasions when you want something discreet on you. So who is Le Male in blue for? I think the main deal breaker for foremost is going to be the anise with its freshness and sweetness. That part is most likely going to be what you will either think smells fantastic and different in a good way, or what you will think ruins the entire thing. So if you know that you enjoy that stuff, and if you usually enjoy the scent of lavender and usually enjoy scents with a bit of sweetness to them, then you most likely enjoy Le Male in Blue. If you don't enjoy anise, if you usually do not enjoy the scent of lavender and scents with a bit of sweetness, then you most likely not enjoy this. If you also only wear more sort of a discreet scent, then Le Male in Blue is most likely not for you. So let's quickly talk about some of the alternatives, and it's pretty much impossible to talk about the Le Male line without mentioning the absolutely fantastic Le Male Le Parfum. You get a sexy spicy kick, a gorgeous dose of powderness, and that signature Le Male DNA with lavender and vanilla. So it's spicy, vanillic, definitely a bit powdery, but with a gorgeous contrast thanks to lavender. There's a tiny bit of sweetness to it as well, but I do not feel this is an overly sweet fragrance. And I know some absolutely disagree with me on this, but I do feel Le Male Le Parfum is quite a well-balanced scent. It's one of my fragrances for love and an epic compliment getter. Le Male Elixir is also a great alternative, and Le Male Elixir basically takes that signature Le Male DNA with the lavender and vanilla in a warmer and definitely a lot sweeter direction. I think it has a gorgeous honey-like kind of sweetness to it. It's gorgeously ambery and it has a soft kind of tobacco to it. This is definitely more of a head turner and another compliment getter. I think the original is so underrated. This is basically that core Le Male DNA with vanilla and lavender amped up. So it's aromatic fresh, but it has an additional gorgeous kind of freshness from mint and bergamot. And the whole thing is softly woody, softly powdery, and a bit sweet. I'm not sure exactly how many bottles of the OG I've been through. I think this is like my third or fourth bottle. So good, and what a banger it is. So what are my final thoughts on Le Male in Blue and how am I going to rate it? While I don't think it brings something revolutionary to the line, I do think it's a really nice addition to it. It moves away from the sort of a vanilla dominant DNA that we've seen in so many different Le Males. And the twist it has, which is mostly thanks to the anise, is enough to sort of justify the purchase and it being part of my collection. While the anise with its uniqueness and sweetness smells great, it's also one I gotta be in the mood for. While I can spray on Le Male Le Parfum or the OG Le Male EDT multiple days in a row and enjoy every single minute of that, this is one I really gotta be in the mood for, which to me at least makes it less versatile and more for specific occasions. I'm going to give Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male in Blue 8 out of 10. And no, I do not think it's better than Le Male Le Parfum or Le Male Elixir. So this is what I want to hear from you. How do you feel about Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male in Blue? Do you feel this is a banger? Do you think it's the best in line? The worst in the line? Do you think it's a mid? Is it a dislike? Is it a love? Let me know in the comments. Please drop a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my other videos over there.